What up? What up? Welcome to the room. Let me get a mic check. Mic check. What's going on, people? How's everybody today? Welcome. How's it going?
Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last year's national champions, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Oh, I gotta go back to the hub real quick. I gotta check on something.
Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last year's national champion, the Delaware Blue Hens. For For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
First. That's not good.
The Demon Deacons will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Delaware's offense will get the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year. So we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
They're going to ride this running back. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Right on the money. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
From the gun, running back on the move. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
What?
Got his
Oh,
man.
shit.
There he goes.
Damn, I didn't expect that to happen.
Before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire.
Fuck.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And defense is about being great in the great situations on the 3rd downs. Goal line situations like this when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together even though you gave up a long drive to get there.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Bro,
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Absolutely
Money.
center cut.
Money, money,
And
money,
that'll put the
money.
first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know you haven't played the position, but you had a big game. You just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
What's popping with you today, yo?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Oh, thank you, yo.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the right. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense
Yeah, I work
pinned.
from home, so fuck it.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here.
Fuck.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right.
See?
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
What time?
Wants to go up top.
Damn!
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
He's got it. 1st down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the outbound. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Wrong play. Shit.
We We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Delaware! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I got to see something. Let's go. Are you serious? Man. For sure. Oh, he okay. I need this motherfucker right here. Hey.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry up.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Keeps the play going. Got rid of it just in time. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Using his feet to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Carney. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll try the run. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments where you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They'll try to run it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the
What up, Max?
after giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, damn.
And the deflection by
tried
the
to catch
defense.
that.
Great play
Tried to
on
get
third
that.
down. Brings us to 4.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team.
You scored before halftime. That's what we need to do.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Carney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Carney. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll throw on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, we're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Just keep slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. Across the 25. He's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Patriots immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We're going to swing it on second down. Quickly complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
I could have had a better first half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give on the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it.
There you go.
Touchdown, Delaware. And the route is on.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Iowa. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away.
What up, Xerxes? Welcome to the room. What up, welcome to the game. How you doing? Oh, shit. Xerxes, y'all done brought me some luck.
Oh, what a call!
Y'all brought me some fucking luck.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip the field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would love to be able to go out, be physical, and run this thing in, put a touchdown up on the board.
They give him the rock again on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get
I need to keep these niggas happy.
opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped. Leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's got him. Made a defender miss. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense got him at the 27. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10.
Make sure I got the right people in here. That's what we need. I need the freshmen in there.
47.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
I ain't gonna wait. I don't need the rest. Fuck around and get somebody hurt. That's all we got.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here we go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Delaware. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns for the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he tacked on the extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
It's a draw. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat phase, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Can you hear me better now? I don't think the mic was too close to my voice. I mean, the mic was close enough to my face. Yeah, the mic was kind of far away, so my bad. Dude got me right sick. I'm about to hop off for about 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and then be back on. I'll probably be playing either some Ark Raiders or some Call of Duty. As soon as I see who I gotta play with. Okay. Alright, that's what's up. Alright, my dude, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'll be back.